Well, hello, folks. Top Gun here with you, and I got a good one for you today. So, um, man, it's the bear market in HEX, and the price is finally going up. Finally going up. I'm glad, it's, if only someone had been saying, "Hey, I'm DCAing into this. Like, now's the time." Maybe it's gonna go lower, but if it doesn't, do I want to have missed it? Yeah. Meanwhile, the community seems to be tearing itself apart. I mean, maybe I grew up in like rougher times or other circumstances, and I'm just like, I'm cool. I've been through the roller coaster phase of this. I've crapped my pants. I've changed my pants. Um, I've been angry. Hell, I've even been depressed. That's why I'm like, could be near the end of the bear market in crypto. Maybe there's another leg down, but whatever. I've been doing my market charts, and it's been, according to other people like Crypto Spring, all these projects launching like, oh hey, me, I'm so special. Yes, I just crapped in the bed. Yes, isn't that wonderful? And I set the whole house on fire. Yes, all the news is here. Yes, and look at how many fire ambulances. Didn't I do good? I did so good. Look, there's so many media, so many people. It's so good. Um, and, there's some interesting things out there launching, and then there's these YouTubers that are just going, you know what, this stuff's so great, I'm gonna totally go off and follow someone else. Or, oh, I'm butthurt. I'm butthurt by what the founder said. Wait, Richard Hart, the guy who talked about pterodactyl porn and made sound effects that I can't get out of my head, and you can't get out of your head either now. You're surprised that he said on Twitter, well, you look like I'm not sure I can say this with a straight face. But I'm laughing about it. I'm laughing about it. I'm not butthurt about it. I knew this guy was a little bit immature and doing outrage marketing, and just kind of letting loose. I never thought he was perfect, but I believe in his ability to build good crypto. I don't believe any of that has changed, even though. So he was insulted by some woman, and he told that woman that she looks like the what was it, the skin on my peepee. I believe was how he phrased that exactly. So, childish. But then, oh hey, we came to the community. We loaded up on, did a lot of follows. We got a lot of follows back. We built up all these viewers out of the community, kind of vampire daggers. And then, oh, that's what set us off. Now we're gonna go all VPC. And I mean, I know I don't swear on my channel, and I like to carry myself well, but I'm also understanding of those who like to express themselves. So I had no illusions of what our founder is like. He dresses like John Lennon and Liberace got together and shot a couch and stuffed it together. So I mean, whatever gets the views, you can't advertise like you're supposed to. And he talks about some of the worst things, like measurements of a Red Bull can. And again, that this is where you suddenly draw the line, this magical line of integrity. Oh, I was good investing in you and getting all of your followers and putting up with your shenanigans, but this one was too far. Wow. All right. I like to think I have integrity and some standards, but I have a sense of humor. I had to be able to get through this bear market and to choose the community I did. I mean, the very product HEX rhymes with sex. There is Hexy Bastard. There is Hex Offender. There's, oh my god, there is so many puns on that name. The community is what it is. I mean, the founder, I believe, oh god, yeah, I just, this community is crazy. It's fun, but you have to be able to let loose with crazy and fun, or not engage that heavily with the community. Stay on the YouTube side of things, watch the YouTubers you like, and stay on your side of the crypto. Don't get right into the Twitter spaces and go to PulseCon and meet these people. But if you like easygoing, fun people with a heck of a sense of humor, I love these Twitter spaces occasionally. Although sometimes I'm just, oh, I have to go running away. But alas, yes, there are people that come into the community, say they like it, build around it, and then leave. Like, I showed up and I said, I love this community. It's fairly open minded, even if it's very maximalist, but it'll still listen. It's intelligent. They, us, uh, everything about this community lined up with my personal values and the kind of life I'm trying to live, and good financial habits, not degenerate stuff, DCA, delayed gratification, a leader releasing a book called Sci-Fi, a self-help book, for free, absolutely for free. People in the community even making audiobooks of it for free. Um, like, okay, this community likes to get together and take care of people a little bit. Not everywhere is perfect, and I'm not in for joining a cult. But as far as investment communities go, this one was up and up. And so far, what I found out through the rest of this bear market is um, nothing's changed. I completely aligned my values with the community in general. I've been able to meet people that are very good at programming, very good at financials, very good at other aspects that are important and integral to blockchain technology and Web3. I have been able to learn so much over the last year and increase my game that I'm able to come and talk certain lingo. I'm able to talk just plain and flat English. I understand these topics better and better, so I can talk about the stock market. And I love to talk about the stock market in this community. And mostly because here, HEX finally is charging up. It looks like it's getting ready to line up for another bull flag to crack over this line. However, I could see a longer correction within this range, because this is the way. The ranges are closing. I'm having to create lines below. Technically, there should be a line here, but this one is a more important range. There we go. This one was a more important range. There we go. Bam, bam. So HEX is finally climbing up, and it's making the push to break 4.5 cents. If it does, we'll be looking at fighting around for 6 for a bit. Is it all-time new highs? No. But it's a little bit of the recovery of the price that's starting to look a little bit healthier. You go back in time, and we'll switch to the 4-hour. There. So over the last little while, she's been hairy. We're going back and erasing, months of pain so far at these price levels. If they hold for a bit, we're likely to climb up a little bit more. We could be not necessarily all-time new highs, but a middle of a W, 20 cents, 30 cents, somewhere in there. Again, for New Year's, it was like 30 or 35 cents last New Year's. So who knows exactly what this is doing. Right now, the TA is breaking free and going wild. The tea leaves aren't clear about anything other than run free, oh HEX, you're not bound and chained. Exactly. This is where I talk about this 30 and 20 cent range, because HEX, I lay in a lot of stocks. I need to be in regular mode. Let's get out on the day here. Oh, that looks so nice, actually, out on the day, finally poking up. But regular mode, this isn't handy for Hex to have it on regular mode. I might as well disappear the lines for now. But we need to view Hex. Unlock, fixed it. Then you get a better idea of what Hex is doing over time, and this chart doesn't go back long enough. Now, with them invisible, can I... Ooh. Oh yeah, I had drawn a line there. That's right. Send that to the basket. Let's make that bright. Make that nice and thick and bright so people can see it. Ah! Okay, so here we go. We're heading to... This is around New Year's, and I got this at 8 cents. But right up here, we've got 10. So, I mean, this is the logarithmic line of resistance that was formed, where we've really scooped down for our W here, like 1W, 2W. Hex still likes its W's. It's messing with us. Oh, yes, it's messing with us. When we come to this line and break this, that's where I think we've got to go back and test the 20 cent to the 30 cent, somewhere between these two peaks. I'm pretty sure we'll get a W in between them when we crack over this resistance. That's my thinking for the moment, looking at the log version of it. We have one last line of resistance across the year that isn't visible by the other ways I've been doing it. So when we take it off log, there we go. It kind of pushes that blue line. So that's what I'm talking about, is coming up to around the edge of this through December into this range. So now I can zoom in, darty darty dar. You guys like this part? I'll try and click less. Switch to the 4 hour, zoom in. So yeah, this range right in here, I'm expecting a few bull flags and to get into here. We'll see if we can crack above it. Like, Hex can just randomly go up, as it did randomly. Since its bottom, it's almost gone up 50% again. It 2x'd its bottom out here before. We're going to crack over that. It's about time. There's actually rally. The oh yes, a sighting. The jokes, I make them on Twitter, but I made the joke, picture of a whale blowhole coming up, like the god whale, which is not the OA, a separate entity that is very enthusiastic about Hex, started purchasing yesterday. That might have been what set that off a little bit, which is very, very nice. So Hex is going, which of course means Maxi is pumping, because, well, it's Hex wrapped Hex, and it's growing Hex. Like, it took 1 coin of Hex to make 1 coin of Maxi, but it's staked Hex. So in 15 years, when it ends stakes, it'll be a lot more than 1 coin of Hex. So therefore, it should be worth more than 1 coin of Hex. So yeah, that's where they're biking in the interest for the stake into the price. Interesting with the perpetuals. I can't afford stakes too well on Ethereum until Pulse Chain launches, so it's been fun to have a little bit of those, just to see, okay, kind of like hedging bets. Hedron getting also carried up by the action, coming to the tensest point in its bull flag, getting ready to energy pop past this and test the long-standing line of resistance so far, and then still has to pop past that. Like, that's basically 1, 2, 3 lines of resistance along this bull trend between the yellow, green, and blue lines to crack up. And then once it does, this top blue line is the all-time high in Hedron. We'll see if it has enough energy for it this crypto spring. It's getting exciting, though. And even, wow, Pulse T came up for a double top so far. It's still got some energy and time to see if it can crack up above that, or whether it's going to form a double top. Yeah, I'm interested by this stuff. Like, I buy Hex, I don't buy Pulse T. Hedron, yeah, I bought the bottom because I saw how it was intended to directly pop up Hex. Pulse T was given to me for free, so I like watching it with popcorn because I hate meme coins. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. Like, I literally was looking at the price double topping this morning, and I was saying, F off. F off, man. Like, I was yelling at it and then laughing. Like, thank you for the free stuff. Like, that helps my portfolio not necessarily be as on fire. Awesome. But still, F off. You're not the one that's supposed to be pumping. And then I looked over back at HEX and I was like, oh, good. You're pumping. That makes me happier. That makes me happier. Even Bitcoin got past its 2 lines of resistance. The log, well, long off. It's far behind. Where HEX is ahead, in it had its bear market start first. It's having its bull market start first. I don't know what the future of Bitcoin is yet, but now, basically, since it seems out here and confirmed for the days, as weird as it is, I'm starting to think that this lower line of support is completely useless. Goodbye. I have a funny feeling that this is now, even if you go down, going to be the line of support. Heck, we might even see this be the line of support. And if that's the kind of changing wind case, I think we're going to see a rally in Bitcoin. And then we're going to have to see whether it comes back down for the 11K in prey zone. Like, this is getting kind of interesting. The market is changing because let's have a look. Oh, the bond market, which I like to track. Oh, the end of the world is making a U-turn. And lumber is finally correcting down, but it had one heck of a month-long rally, and it's a leading indicator. It rallied before we had the June rally. It did. It did. Back here, yep, in May and early June. So we have. Wait, am I reading that right? I think I'm reading that right. Where did the rally start? Oh, the 10th of June. There we go. When the bottom of the rally came in there, and then we had more rally. So, and then we had a correction, and it still went up. So we might still see lumber go up, but it's enough that it's turned the sentiment. So, like, for example, I've been watching. Look, we've cracked out of Apple. We're heading back towards that short I told people to close. Funny how it's doing that. Like last time when I was like, this is insane. And last time, so I mean, I think we can easily get up to here, 166, and break these two technical shorts. We might even get up to this green line again. Like, oh my god, the insanity that rallies up. Like, it even didn't get all the way down to the June bottom in Apple. It's ridiculous, the resistance that's happening in that. So the last time, basically what happens is she comes down, she finds a bottom. Then we get a gamma squeeze from the market maker that maybe sets it off. And then we get some short coverings, which set it off further. And then we get algorithmic buying. Then when we get the height on it, we get the last bits of mania rallying through the rally. That can take it far too high. And then we get a little bit more buying from the short starting and then dropping. So there's a lot of room already busting in a rally. And if we go have a look at the Dow Jones, oh, it's a rally. Oh, we look at the NASDAQ, that looks like a rally. We've seen stuff like that before, but if I put that line there, oh, it's definitely above it. So this could be a dead cat bounce, but the market's been so oversold for a while. I'm having a feeling that there's going to be another large rally coming out of this. And also, because I believe the dollar is going to correct back down to the 109. For right now, it's trying to find support at 110, but I believe we're going to flush back down to this support line. So we have busted that bull trend. That's like crypto. Goodbye. And that's the bull flag we're closing in on at the moment, and that's the support I'm looking for. So we'll see what the dollar does, but let's see the last crash here, September. Dollar crashing was a little bit of a rally sign, and yeah, Netflix. up. Tesla, up. I mean, Tesla's in a lot of pain. That's not a lot of an up flag. Like, it's enough that there's going to probably be a rally before more pain. However, maybe Microsoft's earnings are bad after hours. I know we've got commodities down again. Dollar's still down. But crypto, trading up. Maybe that's where commodities are chasing the money over to. So I'm glad to be in crypto today. I'm glad to be able to track the markets through. I'm glad to be able to understand this stuff. And I'm very much happy for a crypto rally. Sorry about your luck, XRP and Luna, because you suck. 1%, 1%. People are going to do what they're going to do. Those are already well-known names. I'm not heading people towards whatever. Have something in your portfolio you hate. I have something I hate. Yeah. Congratulations to the builder and everything he does. Like, it's well built. It's just meme coins. No, they're not supposed to be being bought. Dang it. It's not supposed to be outperforming other things in my portfolio. Is what it is. Thank you for the free coins. And thank you for the interest. Because, I mean, for all the stuff I've gone through, all the views, you guys come in and keep coming to my channel. I'm glad that you're a part of this. And if you're not part of the HEX community, welcome. You watched one of my videos, you're learning about crypto from me, you're starting to learn from the community. There's even more information. Click the link at the bottom of the video. Yeah, because that will take you to a page called How to Pulse. Teach you everything you need to know for Pulse Chain, which is coming. So it's fun watching everyone jump ship. Like, I'm glad I got to learn in a bear market. And wow, if this was like in the bear market and I can stick around for this, I'm going to love the other side of this crypto game. And then when it comes to the next bear market, I'll know what to expect and it won't be a problem. So, yeah. Yeah, so far this has been a fun, good experience for me. I'm glad to have had the community I have and to have picked the crypto that I have. My main staple, Richard Hart Projects. And then, my diversification, anything that builds like Richard Hart Projects, really good protocols that maybe have real revenue or heavily incentivized to reward the user without stupid tax protocols and stupid dumping forever and ever, thinking that the worst stats ever are a good thing. Oh, look, I went doo-doo in the bed and I set the house on fire. Aren't I great? Anyway, I'm about done talking about that project. I know I haven't even said the name of it because that's the way I work. It's a little passive-aggressive, but I'm not going to steer you at this horrible thing because you're probably laughing going, I want to check it out. And you're going to go spend money on it. I'm going So I just don't say the name of it. If you already know the name of it, you're sitting there and you're laughing. Yeah, you're crying laughing right now, and you almost pooped your pants. Well done. So laugh away, guys. Laugh away. That's all we can do at some of these things is get out there, educate what is bad about crypto and what is good about crypto. What do I like about crypto? What do I not like about crypto? I'll advertise it. All I can to educate, and people can take their conclusions. I will bring up the name if the project does good things. And so, yeah, I might want to rip on Pulse Day or make jokes because it's just a meme coin. There's no huge incentivized logic, but there is because you can burn and slaughter your Pulse D, which I won't do. I'm holding a sanctuary for my Pulse D. I hate them, but I mean, it's cruelty. If you think your Pulse D, you know any that have been abused or harmed, you can send them to my wallet for safekeeping. So, but I mean, you can slaughter these things to go make some other token, Pulse Bitcoin, which still, why should it have value? It's another ripoff. And it's like, yeah, it's another ripoff one, but it's made better. It's better Bitcoin. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Nothing you said in that statement is factually a lie, so I might not like it, but I have to give them their dues. So they're not trying to say they're going to save the world, bring the next big thing, but apparently it's been a fun toy for people in the bear. Is that going back up from his look at that? He's going to try and do this again. Don't buy this. I almost want to cut this out of the video because people are going to go buy it. Don't. I'm not buying it. If you free claimed it, awesome. There is no free claim. If there's a scam telling you there's a free claim, no, you lost the free claim. No, no free claim. Um, it's a meme coin. Why does a chart have to be? I know some people are going to go buy it on this. This is probably a top, a double top. That's really bad for a chart. So it's like if you really, 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 really are getting interested by this thing right now because you're some sort of degenerate, wait, I think there's going to be correction back to this yellow line. And if it gets over this blue line, I'm wrong. And you can do whatever you want. But it's a meme coin. Don't. Just don't. Don't. I mean, it's not a scam. They didn't poop the bed. They didn't set the house on fire. Um, these guys also they provided a little bit of liquidity, and people have been actually I've been able to use some of this. Like, thank you for that. And they have some future plans for their token. So, hey, free claim, free liquidity, and oh, it was worth more than the gas. Yeah, it's profitable to free claim this. And then I still didn't sell it because I'm happy that it's profitable to free claim this. This is still claimable. Wait token because you sacrifice for Pulse or Pulse X or Mintra or go check their website. It's a bunch. I think it's 0xwait.app or something. I don't know. Go on my Twitter. Find Coast on my Twitter if you're really curious and you don't already know. Those token numbers are getting larger and Pulse Chain might be getting sooner. And this might be the price floor. I'm not saying go buy it because you should have a free claim and then it should be worth more than your free claim. This is worth $45 per 10,000. Just a sacrifice for Pulse Chain is worth $45 claim. If you're spending less gas than that, yeah. You can dump it if you want to be a jerk. But I'm thinking this is a price for it. And a lot of other people apparently seem to think so. Because I still have more weight tokens I could be dumping. But I'm not. So, we'll see. We'll see. But that's a free claim that's open and safe. And only costs a little bit of gas. And you're in the profit after you claim it. So yes, I'll talk about this now, considering the other stuff that I've seen go around the crypto space. Like, okay, yeah, you deserve being talked about. This was a free claim, like the weight. I got the free claim here, and then it looked like a pump and dump, and then it looked like a double top pump and dump. And then she went up, and I was like, what? And then she might look like a double top pump and dump. And then who knows? I don't know. Like, crypto is weird, man. This shouldn't. I don't get it. But it is what it is. And oh, look, back up to $75 per billion or $74.80 per billion from 50 per billion. That's a 25% increase. And yes, it was up higher to a 50% increase. And yes, the liquidity is a little unstable, but there are some dedicated holders. How many dedicated holders? Oh, is it still 967? That's 33 spots left in the first 1,000. Yeah, I like this little project. I know it's over on Binance Scam Chain, and I know it's not RH. And I was even a little upset by this token, but then it did well in my portfolio for a bit. It was such a small amount, and I was like, oh, okay, you caught my attention. And then this chart continues to look really, really good. Really, really good. That doesn't look really, really good. But when I go like this, and you're starting to see, oh, she raises up for these bull flags like everything else. She's raising and she's past her long resistance in the W making. Oh, yeah. And why would non-RH just standard Binance BRC20, what are they called? ERC20, PRC20, that's Ethereum and Pulse. I don't know what Binance did over there, but it's just a standard token, but it's going to get bought and burnt. It's already been being burnt. It went from 420 trillion down to less than 10 trillion. This still says 420 trillion. Okay, go to the holders. Who's the top holder? Oh, the burn address at over 410 trillion. Okay. So most of the supply is gone. They're going to give us copies on Pulse Chain and Ethereum. So that'll be a 3x of value because it's going to launch at the static copies. So $75 billion on those ones too. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Cool. And the wallet is going into beta next month. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, the wallet was supposed to be Pulse Chain native. So I went over, like, yeah, for onboarding new users to Pulse Chain. Yes, drank the Kool-Aid, got in. Hey, and then they started building even cooler and getting better. And then, okay, they got impatient. And, well, not really impatient. Their timeline has just stayed flawlessly the same. So now they're preparing, if they have to launch before Pulse. I'm starting to think Paul still might beat them to market. So their original plan might be able to hold true, and they still might be technically the Pulse Chain native wallet, but it'll still be usable on other chains. That's kind of always been the roadmap for the wallet, so it is what it is. I'm very, very much liking what these guys are doing with their project. I like where their head's at. I like the game they're playing, the game theory that they're doing. It's not HEX, it's not Richard Hart, but I believe in a little diversification. So my main play is Pulse X. My next main play is HEX. My next main play is I am in this wallet. And then I have some free claims, like Wait and Pulse D. Yeah. It's that simple as these free claims have been nice. And after I've checked the contract and seen they're safe, or gone to Pulse Police and had them check the contract and seen they're safe, it's been nice to have some perpetuals. Like, I can't afford end stake ETH gas at this point in my crypto career, so worrying about this stuff into the future, this took some worry off. Okay, so I've proven to myself I have diamond hands. All through this bear market, I still didn't sell a single coin. Nope. No, I just accumulated in since I started playing in crypto. Haven't dollar cost out a single penny. Just in all year since I found it. That's the only direction I have gone on crypto. I didn't need to have it staked to hold it. And I mean, I appreciate the staking, the math on it. Just the end stake fees, I do not appreciate without Pulse Chain. I want to stake there. My whole plan when I got in was Pulse Chain's coming in more weeks. I mean, you want to say it out loud. I'll stake it there. I'll just move everything over. It'll be great because I can afford the end stake fees there. I'm glad I did stake some for a short term. Should be able to afford the end stake. And yeah, it's been doing what it's supposed to be doing and earning me more HEX. And those stakes are part of the reason I've gotten some free claims. Now the Pulse D went to HEX stakers only. Not even just HEX holders, HEX stakers. That was cool. That was definitely worth having a HEX stake. So, yeah, crypto is fun for me. It is fun because I've gone in and so far I've been lucky. I haven't been rugged on anything. I've had a great community to learn from. And then I try to share everything I learned from that community to you guys. And I even go outside of that community, trying to learn other things and share it to you guys. And so if you're not going to be too much of a degen and any of you are technical enthusiasts and you want to learn how to do some mining in something, not that I'd say buy it, but if you want to mine it for cheap and you got some spare hard drives, leave some comments on this video if you've made it to the end of this and let me know. And I will make a video on how to do some kind of farming mining. But until then, yeah, I had to gloat a little bit that, constantly I've been good at calling the bottoms, like tradable bottoms, time to DCA, time to grab a little bit all year. Anyone's been watching, I hope you've been able to learn how I'm doing this, kind of catch some of it, and maybe learn how to time your DCAing, because time in the market is better than time in the market. But if you can time the market while getting time in the market, a little extra. So no matter what, I haven't missed the bottom. And it's still not too late. I still might buy some HEX next week because it's still only 4 cents. And then when it's 5 cents, I might still buy some more because it's still only 5 cents. Funny how that works. Anyways, folks, thanks for making it all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, stay frosty.